Hello friends, welcome. Today, we will be getting to know one of the most popular dogs that exists. He is for many one of the ambassadors of the canine breed, since it is not difficult to find them in series and movies and commercial products and almost anywhere in the world. It also requires a lot of care and paying attention to some diseases that affect them more strongly. They know the advantages and disadvantages of having a golden retriever. First, we are going to evaluate the characteristics and conditions of this breed. Given the needs of a common family, it is likely that one of the disadvantages for you is not this video. We do it for educational and entertainment purposes. Advantage number 1: very affectionate with the family. The Golden Retriever is a fluffy ball full of love. It is one of the most docile breeds that exists, and this is reflected in the devotion it feels for the family and how happy it makes them to keep them company. It is a family dog all over the world. Sense of the word that understands their position, and that is dedicated to pleasing them as much as possible, and this was one of the characteristics that made this dog very popular from the beginning, since in addition to standing out as a house dog and having skills to catch prey and even in the water, people at that time thought it was fantastic that the dog, after so much work, came home to continue the fun and make family members smile to this day, and makes the Golden Retriever one of the most popular dogs in the world. Advantage number 2: one of the smartest dogs. The Golden Retriever, in addition to being among the most popular dogs in the world, also ranks 4th among the most intelligent breeds according to the Star Licker ranking, only behind the German Shepherd and the Poodle and the border of the school families that they have had. One can confirm this. We are dealing with a dog of acute intelligence. The Golden Retriever was placed in this position because in less than 5 exercises he understands a new order. He has the ability to remember the tests repeatedly without needing to practice. To this we must add that it responds to the first command at least 95% of the time and can learn correctly, being trained by relatively inexperienced trainers. It is also a dog that likes to please its owner, and this makes it very fond of socialization training. With positive training and prizes, this dog will quickly learn everything his owner teaches him. By recapitulating this first part, the first advantage of the Golden Retriever is that they are very affectionate, which makes them excellent companion dogs, and the second advantage is that they are very intelligent dogs, so socializing them is not it will be so hard. Advantage number 3: they get along with children. This is how this dog gets along very well with children, enjoys being with them and playing tirelessly until tired, which makes it ideal for children who want to play all day when they grow up. This also allows the dog's accumulated energy to be drained. The Golden Retriever is also very protective of the little ones and can tolerate some heavy games. However, the fact that they can withstand some heavy games does not mean that the child will get used to hitting the dog. It is best that you teach him respect, for no is alive, and respect the quiet hours of the dog. If the Golden wants to play, he will let you know. If he wants to rest, also a well-behaved child is undoubtedly the best friend of this incredible dog. The American Kennel Club gives him maximum marks in dealing with the family, but also with children, so it can be an ideal dog for you. Advantage number 4: works for all types of work. The list is very long, and this makes this dog one of the most appreciated, admired, and loved. It can excel in different activities and be a really good friend when the human needs it, which is one of the best retriever dogs that exists, since they can swim without problems and they like it a lot. They have served in the search and rescue of people as an emotional support dog, also as a guide dog, and for canine therapy, where it helps with in the presence of people with a disability. It can be said that this is one of the most complete dogs that exists. Let's recap. The first is that they are very affectionate with the family, so they do not represent many problems. The second is that they are very intelligent dogs, and they can easily learn new commands. The third advantage is that they love children and will protect them as if they were their own. The fourth advantage is that they are dogs for various types of work. Advantage number 5: they get along with other pets. The socialized Golden Retriever does not represent problems with other pets. It will not be territorial and will like to play with other dogs without this representing any behavioral problem. It can be useful for families that already have a pet or plan to have more. Introducing them little by little, they will be inseparable. It is rare for a Golden Retriever to display an aggressive temperament. It is a serious offense by the standards of the breed, and when this occurs, it is really worrying. The owner should be checked and begin a socialization process immediately, and visit the veterinarian to carry out the pertinent tests to determine if there are other problems. If you are liking this video, it would not be very helpful if you gave it a like so that YouTube recommends it to more people, and if you want to support our work, you can subscribe and activate the notification bell. We upload several videos a week. First disadvantage: tend to suffer from overweight. The Golden Retriever is one of the breeds most prone to being overweight. Many people are tempted by his look when they are eating and begin to give him their food, knowing that they are doing damage in the future that can reduce life expectancy also occurs. That it is also fed unnecessarily since they believe that due to its size the dog needs to eat a lot. The dog is rough or does not remember that for a dog to be in healthy physical condition when you touch them, you must feel some of the vertebrae. It can also influence if the dog is sedentary because if you do not take them for a walk and do not give them exercise, the animal will not be able to eliminate the excess calories. An overweight dog suffers a lot. Remember, they can't talk. Second disadvantage, they are not good for the guard. If you are looking for it as a companion dog, nothing will happen, but if you are looking for a dog that will serve as a guardian, this breed is not the most suitable since they are not reserved with strangers. As the American Kennel Club says, for them, everyone is their best friend. This temperament is ideal for those people who know many people or receive many visits, since this dog will receive it happily as if they were part of the family, but to care for and monitor, it is not the most recommended and can be a disadvantage, so what you should do your investigations and meet those dogs that can be used for this job. Third, handicap prone to various diseases. The Golden Retriever is generally a very healthy dog. However, some genetic diseases may appear according to the data from the canine associations registered with the FCC, and these could be the main ones. Cancer is one of the most common diseases that affect dogs to a greater extent. Elderly dogs in the US accounted for 64% of deaths, while in the UK the number reaches 39%. Hip dysplasia can affect up to 19% of these dogs, and some eye and heart diseases can also present. For its size, the Golden Retriever enjoys an excellent life expectancy reaching between 10 and 12 years of age. Fourth disadvantage, throws a lot of hair. If you have not had a Golden Retriever, you should be aware that these dogs shed a lot of hair and your house will be filled with its characteristic color, being older twice a year. For people who are used to living with dogs with a lot of coat, there is no problem. For those who do not know, it is a disadvantage, and even more so if you are a person who goes to extremes in cleaning. If the dog does not live in rural areas, it is recommended that the bath be once a month. A weekly brushing can help to eliminate the dead hair and keep the animal's fur untangled. Nails also tend to grow a lot, so they should be cut every 28 days. Fifth disadvantage, require a lot of mental stimulation. He is a very energetic dog that will require daily outings and short walks to be able to drain all his energy, as well as games where his physical and mental abilities are put to the test. Being a very intelligent dog, he tends to get bored easily and does not like people at all. People who do not like to go out. An additional fact is that they tend to suffer from separation, so they cannot be left alone for a long time. If you are a person who works all day and your dog will be left alone at home, it is difficult for the Golden Retriever to be for you, since to reduce anxiety, they may start biting things and present some behavioral problems for which you will be responsible for not giving them the required time. What do you think about the Golden Retriever? If you have had one, write in the comments some advantages or disadvantages that have been left out and how it has gone with this breed. Well, that's all for now. Until next time.